Okay.
All right, so I'm so excited today. I am here with Whitney Davis, and she is the author of Beauty in My Brokenness. So, Whitney, could you introduce yourself to us and tell us a little bit about your book?
Hi, everyone. My name is Whitney Davis, and I am a first-time author of Beauty in My Brokenness, which is a short snippet about tragic events that happened in my life over a short period of time. And it's really an empowerment for women, basically anyone who's going through that you can make it. Like, don't give up in your deepest, darkest hours. Just keep pushing forward.
I love that. What an amazing message that everyone needs to hear. Go through things at different times. So I love that. So can you tell me a little bit about what inspired you to write this book?
Well, it was never meant to be a book, actually. It was just a journal of my thoughts, of the things that I was going through at the time. And I've always kept it hidden because, not everybody is open to how you feel about certain things. And so one day I was cleaning up, and my boyfriend just happened to come across the journal, and he started reading, and I didn't know he was reading, and he was just like, "You should let somebody take a look at this." And I'm like, "Take a look at what?" He was like, "Take a look at your journal and see where it goes. You never know, like, how it can help somebody else." And I'm like, "No, I'm not going to do it." So some time passed, and I saw the Newman Springs commercial. It just kept coming on TV, and I'm like, "Okay, wait a minute. Like, this is crazy." So I gave them a call. They sent me out a publishing starter kit, and it just went from there.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. So really, I mean, how long have you been journaling? I mean, I would say that you're an author once you started journaling. You didn't know that you were, but so how long have you been an author? When did you start your journals?
Oh my gosh. This was like, I would probably say I got into writing like really heavy during high school. And I used to write just how I feel. I love poetry. I write poetry sometimes. And then I'll tear it up. I'll burn it up.
I understand, right? Yeah. So, was there a time where in your life where you were like, I know that I'm a writer. I know that I'm an author. I know that I have that talent.
Once again, all throughout high school and even in college, like when we had to do different assignments and projects, in English, I love English. So, when we turn things in, they would always say, you need to go, let's go do poetry night, or can you help me do this or help me do that? And I'm like, sure. And so I'll do it. And then I had one professor actually pull me to the side, and he was just like, don't let this die out. Like, you have the gift to write, and you need to continue to write. And I'm like, okay. Never taking them seriously because, it's just something I enjoy doing. I never thought like I could actually publish a book.
Right.
So when that transpired, I was all but excited, like all excited.
You should call that professor and be like, "Hey, I'm a published author now."
I have. We have spoken so many times, and he's ecstatic. And so am I, and I thank him greatly.
I love it. I love that. That's amazing. So I do need to ask you. I want to find out. How was your experience with Newman Springs?
Newman Springs actually made the process very, very easy and simple. Because when I got the call that we would like to help you get your book published, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm happy, but I'm confused at the same time. Like, this is all new. So can you walk me through it? And I'm telling you, from the beginning to end, I had somebody, any questions that I need answered. I mean, it was not only like, I answered and I had to wait. They were prompt in doing so. And they helped me. They, any ideas, suggestions that I have, they was open and willing to listen and say, okay, yeah, let's try this. So let's do that. You don't like that? It's okay. No problem. Let's change it. So I was very grateful for this experience because after a while, I ran into some other authors that worked with different companies, and they did not have the same experience that I have. So I've always told them, like, hey, in your next book, if you want to look for something different, you should try out these guys. I'm telling you, it's worth it.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. That's awesome. So was there a part of the process that was your favorite?
I would have to say the cover design, like designing the book. That probably was my, like, that's where you have to get real creative and you really have to think like, well, what can make this stand out, and put it all together. So that was kind of like my favorite, just seeing the different possible designs that could have gone in front of the book and then picking out the one that I want and then editing it from there. I kind of liked that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. Well, you have been an absolute joy to talk to today. You were so fun, and I'm excited about your book. And thank you so much for publishing with us. You know, we appreciate that.
Thank you guys. Thank you for making it an awesome experience.
Well, we appreciate that. So, and let's stay in touch and do a follow-up interview soon and see how things are going. So thank you so much. Nice to meet you over.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.